In my years of training, this is one of the greatest myths I ever come across, that cardio is better for fat loss than weight training. It is scientifically proven that excess cardio decreases your metabolism and your muscle mass. You only burn calories during that single session, and even if you lose weight, you will lose a lot of muscle mass and you will reach a plateau very quickly because the metabolism is so low. But if you do weight training, you will have more lean muscle tissue, resulting in a better resting metabolic rate. That simply means that even when you're not exercising, your body is still burning calories because it is still fighting to repair those damaged muscle fibers. But if you want to optimize your
Welcome to Kommon Cents Podcast. Kommon Cents, make it make sense. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on Spotify at Kommon Cents University, as well as Kommon Cents on all our other socials as well. My name is Kamar. I'm one of your hosts, and we also have Q in the building with us. Wagwan Q.
Yeah, Common sense make it make sense. It makes excited today, because today we have a man where I'm gonna discuss something we want, we're there on the journey I work for,
Yeah. Yeah, man, me see a video of them, man. All right, so today's guest is an entrepreneur, fitness coach, a transformational specialist who has built more than just a gym. He has built a community. As a founder of Manii-Aesthetics Fitness, he's helping people lose weight, gain confidence, improve their health, and develop a mindset needed to become the best version of themselves. His client consistently describe him as motivating, knowledgeable, welcoming, and someone that genuinely cares about their success, both inside and outside of the gym. So whether it's fitness training, meal planning, or helping people to stay accountable for their goals, he's making a real impact, one transformation at a time. So today we're going to learn about his journey, what it's inspired him to build Manii-Aesthetic Fitness. That's a tongue twister. And how he's helping people to change not just their bodies, but also their lives. So please help us to welcome the entrepreneur, fitness coach, and founder of Manii-Aesthetic Fitness, Kymani James.
Yeah, man, big up, brother.
Big up, man. Yeah, man, happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. We definitely have a lot to discuss. As Q say, he's on the journey.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah.
We're gonna hear some more about that. So before we get into that though, tell us, who is Kymani outside of the gym or beyond the gym?
Who is Kymani behind the gym? All right, I think who am I behind the gym is who I am every day, Yeah, I'm a man of God.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, man. So I am a Christian. You get me? So, and I'm also an artist, painting. Yeah.
Oh, I think when I say artist, I think you mean artist.
That's artist, painting and mixed media. So
yeah.
Even in Port Maria, there's a lot of murals in Port Maria. I did a lot of them.
Really?
Right. Yeah, man. So that's the level of art. So I think.
So it's not just a hobby; it's an actual. If you're doing murals, that means you're on another level, man.
Yeah, man. It's not just a hobby; it's a profession, too, man.
Profession. Okay.
Yeah, man. All of my hobbies is my profession,
Yeah. You have to do what you love,
Definitely.
So, where did you grow up? Port Maria?
Yes, I grew up in Port Maria. I grew up in a place called two places: the Sunside and a place called Cox Street in Port Maria.
Well, I'm not telling nobody that, So what was it?
Yeah,
what was it like growing up in Port Maria? Because I think there's a lot of unknowns about that area. A lot of people that know about Ochi, they know about Kingston. Tell us, what was it like growing up in Port Maria?
All right, so most of my childhood, I like in a Cox Street. You get me? Cox Street is a place that it is not necessarily the most developed place. People that call it country. You get me? But life in Cox Street was not the easiest, right? But it wasn't the hardest. You get me? Because even though the background of my family, you know, it's not necessarily a background that have a lot of money,
Yeah.
right? But I grew up with my mom, and you know, despite challenges, mother is very hardworking, you know, and despite the hard times, we never suffer.
Yeah,
You get
yeah,
me?
yeah.
They still when we're hungry. But you know that when we see the environment, you know, my family, them, I think that's what really motivate me, you know? Come tell
Yeah, yeah.
myself, saying, when I necessarily want to grow up and have a struggle life, so I can't really do the same thing with everybody else. I have to do something different.
I have to do something different.
I have to
Yeah.
do something different. You know, so I think my environment really shaped the person who me is today. You understand me?
Yeah. So who would you say is responsible for your feet? Would that be your mom as well? Is that where you got that from, or your grandmother used to carry you go church, or
My faith, you know that I wouldn't necessarily say I come from a Christian background, you know.
yeah.
Uh, Honestly, I think that's something I grew up and find by myself, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's something I grew up and find by myself, you know, because I'm just different, you know, and I realize that life, no matter how much I can gain in this world, you will never feel accomplished. And when we realize that the whole thing will can make me feel accomplished, I want to give my life to God. You get me?
Yeah,
Because no
yeah.
matter how many have the money, no matter how many desperate times, you know, we can always be happy because of that. Because sometimes I ask myself, you know, why poor people? Then sometimes they don't live nowhere. Sometimes, you know, they don't really have no, but they're Christian and I'm happy. Sometimes I ask myself, why are these people happy? But I see some rich people, successful people, where would
Miserable.
have it all together. And sometimes I say like they're miserable. I'm
Yeah,
gonna feel
man.
like that I'm gonna make you happy. And I realize that, you know, happiness is really simple, you know. I'm a believer, I'm a realize that that is the way to happiness, you know, by serving God, you
I
know?
love that. And it's very interesting. That's kind of one of the first things you say about yourself. So definitely know that we can see that you're serious about it and I'm not joking,
Yeah, man,
right?
definitely, man, you know.
So
It's a lifestyle.
yes, in terms of interest, right? Because you talk to us about your faith and stuff. Was there anything else you're interested in before you get to the fitness part? Anything else that you were interested in growing up as a child? You did mention the art still, but was that like when you're growing up, you're like, I'm gonna be an artist, or I'm gonna be I don't think you said you wanted to own a gym when you were a young, like 12, 13.
You know, if we should be honest with you, you know, if we tell you anything outside of fitness and art, I lie to you. From
Really?
ever since, yeah, man, from ever since I know myself, it was all about fitness and art. Bear in mind, I never always look for myself and say, oh, I want to become a fitness coach. It was more of a, you know, personal, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
thing for
Personal
myself.
goal.
Passion. It was a
Yeah.
passion for myself.
Hmm.
You know, I always tell myself that I want to become an artist, professional artist. You get me?
Yeah, yeah.
And fitness was just a passion. I think over time, I realized that this is what I want to do. You know, so my life was always been fitness and art. And I always tell myself that, you know, when I grew up, you know, anytime I start with money, it's supposed to be out of my two passion there. You get me?
Yeah, yeah.
From look at it, that's how I always tell myself. If a career there primary school, we're just about an artist and got a career there. You know, that's how serious I am from a tender age.
It's just
You
like
get me?
Van Gogh. You go with your apron and your
Yeah, definitely.
interesting,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, so basically you kind of knock everything in a nutshell already. We're
Yes.
showing very fascinating, young man like you. Because oftentimes Christians sometimes, not most Christians, affiliate themselves with poverty.
True.
But you young and you make a difference and you show people say, yeah, that's
Yeah,
another hunger way. There's another way. Apply your
definitely.
faith with everything. I like where it's on. I like where it's on.
Yeah. Because, you know, as a Christian, I think just pray, that's not a bad thing, but you pray and just expect it to just happen magically. You understand me?
Yeah.
But guess what? You have to put in your work too. Ask God to guide the steps. You get me? So that is the reason why I find a lot of
Nice.
Christians just now move because then just pray and just sit down stuff. I expecting it to just magically work out. But you know, really work like that.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice. But my life I said that, but here the thing is now, people see the finished product. People look at you right now, they must see the business, they must see the finished product. But tell us about the journey. Because people don't see that.
All right. The journey, I think it's a very interesting journey, because you know that this journey start from, as I said, at the tender age. I just go to gym to just, it was a passion. I always want a decent physique. But even during high school,
Yeah.
that's the time when I really realized that fitness is more than just a passion. I realized that I really enjoy helping others because I've been going to gym from I was 15-year-old. You get me?
Yeah.
I remember before I reached 15, my mother asked me, when more happen birthday? And before that, I always a pressure about gym and she never want to send me, But that the 15th birthday, me tell her, I say, what happened birthday? Just pay for one gym membership for me. Because I know so once she said me that one time, she can't stop me again.
Just want to get your foot in the door.
Because I say at 15, you got gym, that means your people them have money.
No, I'm want to say, we people, they never have money none at all, Because from my time, me that you, me always do something for also.
Yeah.
But I myself, my mother is a person, even though she don't necessarily have it, she have to put in her best to ensure herself.
Nice. Nice. But
Me
I don't
reach
want
some.
straight.
All
I
right,
don't want,
so
I don't
from
want straight too much
15,
from the journey because I know that the people them want to hear your journey.
yeah, definitely. So from 15, I start going gym, start work by myself. But guess what now? They start motivate some of my average in from high school now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when I'm come now, me realize that me feel like me the person where we love it the most. But when
Yeah.
them see what do for me now, they want to do it too. You get me? So when them come and realize I train them. And by training them now, I realize that this is something that I like, and fast forward a bit, you know, even going in grade 9, grade 10, we start put on a lot of size. See a lot of people that say, oh, the school with a look so me in my uniform, buff. You get me? And people respect that. Even adults with energy, I want when them see me coming in my uniform, them surprised and they say, you the girl
Wait,
school.
yeah, schoolers.
I realize that people are coming to me and ask me question and me take that
Yeah.
opportunity and take on a one and two client. At that time it wasn't necessarily professionally. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we take on one and two clients. Every gym we used to charge them $10, me I charge them $5, I mean normally, train them and also my little
Yeah.
thing. And I was doing that every evening after I leave school. You get me? Until I finally leave school now. Leave school with my subject and everything, and we never look into anything else than fitness. We just, all right, how can I, reach far in this? How can I be more successful in fitness? So I continued working at the gym, I was assigned as an official trainer at the gym at the time. You get me? And I think that's where the professional journey really starts, start getting in my clients. So I was doing that for about, I left school at 70. I was doing that from between 17 to about late 18. And then I got to work at a hotel,
Yeah.
right? Royalton. Same fitness. I was a fitness instructor. You
Oh,
get me?
okay.
And even before that, I always wanted my own gym. But at that time, when I got one day, but I
You
never
still
see
have
the
work on the
possibility.
journey.
Yes, but I never necessarily see the possibility yet because say it take funds and everything. But I just know it
Yeah.
I got one day.
Yeah.
So I think my biggest stepping stone that even helped this journey to be more possible was me getting that position at the hotel, as a fitness instructor. You
Nice.
know, yeah, that was the next step to really transform my life. And I was doing that for about 2 years,
Yeah.
and I actually resigned that job to build this gym. You get me? And when I leave that gym, when I leave the job, trust me, I leave that job with $0 in my pocket, with just hope and dreams. There's no say,
Sometimes that's all it takes.
yeah, man. When we get this spot, you know, I was so excited. I know that I go work, me have bills to pay and everything. And we decided to make a leave slavery, May I tell you about them time, nothing at the end of the gym. Not even one equipment. But they only buy 2 dumbbells we have because we allocate some money from the hotel to actually build the gym. Because I realize the gym is like a board structure.
Where's the gym located?
Right? It's in Boscobel.
Okay.
Right? So the gym is upstairs a supermarket. So it was a roof, and I see the roof spot and say, that gym would be so good right here. So get me
Nice.
because I was looking into Ochi and those commercial areas, but I realized that I want to do
Expensive.
something different there, man.
Yeah.
So I see the
You have
roof.
more competition in Ochi as well.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I wasn't starting at that gym. We're rich and have all the equipment and everything together. We just start from scratch, So I think right here was a perfect spot for me. So when we
Yeah.
see the roof now, we instantly see the vision same time. You get me? So that's when we talk to the boss and I said, we can build a shed on this, right?
Yeah.
And I use all the money we save from the hotel, right? And build that shed. When we build that shed, not even $1 left to buy one equipment. And I say, you know what, too? I know say this after work, So I guess I know. We build the gym. I remember the gym down to December. I'm sending resignation. I'm left the ending of December. And start the gym officially January. I tell
Burn the
you.
bridge.
Eh?
No looking back.
And I
No
burn the
looking
bridge,
back.
but yeah,
No
No,
no
looking
no,
looking
sometimes
back.
you have to burn the No,
Yeah,
sometimes you see if the bridge there if you walk on, you'll go back and walk on it, So
yeah,
when
man,
him
definitely.
when him
That's true.
sending the
That's
letter,
true.
when him sending the letter, burn the bridge right the same, I go full force.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I tell you, say, when you come on to the hard part of the journey, that's the way it starts. That's the way all the sacrifice starts. Because I guess I know. I think the first year of business, multiple times I feel like that fear.
Yeah.
Because I reached a point in my life, I feel like everything just have taken from me. Right? At one point, the vehicle we have at the time, we use loan and take over that vehicle. And that almost get taken away now. Not because we could pay the loan, but because we decided it was a sacrifice to use every dollar we have to ensure say, the gym,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to put the gym first. When you come on to bills, we late for every bills. Every single
Sacrifice on the
bill.
journey.
Because we decide say, every single dollar, right, it go to the gym. Means the money now. No matter how many have money, food I got buy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, to put back on that. Just to get in dumbbells and one by one, equipments
Yeah.
one by one. Get in all equipment, sell them back, make a profit, get back equipment. So I tell you, it was a journey, and when I just started out, I could have started out at a gym where a man can come pay one look membership and work out because it was not possible because guess what now? You can't just come in a gym and not use and not have enough to work out. Nobody now come.
It's just a spot.
So, yeah, so at that time now, I have to look for a different strategy now. How we can get
Yeah.
clients without having equipment. So at that time, we more brand the gym as a personal training studio, right? Not as
Mm.
not as a fitness center as like right now. So at
Yeah.
that time it was a personal training studio. So a person not necessarily come because of the gym, come because of me.
Nice.
You get me? And the good thing with me now, I have my work from back
Yeah.
then. So I have my before and after pictures and stuff like that. So I'm sure people them that actually give people more confidence now, to take on me as a trainer now. So
Results.
yes. So that's when, we start getting my clients and look by little until over time now, we getting my machine in one by one by one, and we can take time branch off and just make it be a gym where people can just come in with them thing. And we still having personal training clients that for people who wanted the personal training, So the journey was rough, when I tell you. And even now, it got a lot better, but it's still not nowhere where it's supposed to be. Like, nowhere.
Man, success, them say, is not a destination, but a journey. So you always are going to improve. But
Definitely, definitely.
when did fitness become important to you?
When fitness become important to me, when I realized that fitness don't just work on my physique, you know, fitness help me to be more disciplined, not just in fitness, but in other areas of my life. I think that's even the reason why, I can tell myself, so, okay, I could have go through them obstacles there. Because it teach me discipline and not just to always rely on motivation. So I think that's when fitness become more important to me is because of the habits where it helped me to develop over time.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
You said a lot of great things a while ago, I mean, I want the people to miss it, The
Yeah,
mindset
man.
is not just motivation. You see, a lot of times we get up on this for motivation. You have to have discipline, right? If you motivate
Definitely.
yourself every day, you watch all of the motivation videos, and you don't have the discipline to do what it takes and to continuously do it, even when you feel like it might not work out. Come on.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah, man.
if we drop something on that, discipline and motivation, sometimes one of the big things,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes are the small little things them where you do consistently. And a lot
There
of
you
people
go.
miss out sometimes. Or you might have talked to somebody about the small little thing. And they might find you to be very annoying. But
Mm-hmm.
if you can practice the small little things.
You see that
Yeah.
discipline thing, Q? One thing I
Yeah.
can tell you about discipline, right, is that it not only help you to build good habits, but it also train your mind as well, right?
Definitely.
Definitely,
Because
definitely.
you see, no matter how small the success is, if it's even making up your bed every morning, now you tell yourself, say, I'm gonna make up
Yeah.
your bed every morning, right? It tells you in your mind subliminally that you set a goal and you accomplish it. So now you start trust yourself in the goals that you set.
Yes.
Right? Even though it's a small little thing, just the fact say you do it every morning and you say, yeah, man, me consistent, it's like you start program your mind if you say,
Trust yourself.
trust yourself. And that
Yeah.
is a very important thing. Yeah, man. So we jump into some more question. Because, yeah, man, we really love what I hear so far. Um, Let me see. Was there a specific moment or was there something that happened that made you take health and fitness seriously when you were younger? Or, you know? Are the girl in me that try to impress back in the day?
What I'm saying? To be honest with you, nothing will happen, all right, let me tell you where it started. I think when we look at it, I always admire my father. You get me? Because
Yeah.
when we younger, my father knows me thick. You get me? But even though me take a gym more serious than him now,
Yeah.
but back then, they said, I want to be thick like my father, Me and
Yeah.
dog my father, daddy muscle up and feel the muscle. I
Yeah,
think
man,
like
used
that.
to that.
So I think that's where, subconsciously it started,
Yeah.
Yeah.
until over time I realized that boy, I just want to be strong. You
Yeah.
get me? Because I always want to be strong. Because, I realized that when me in grade one, grade two, grade three, everybody always challenge me to arm wrestle. I realized
Mm.
me always the strongest person in the class. So yeah, I think those things, subconsciously create, me to be the person I am today, just
Yeah.
develop the passion, start exercise, you know.
Yeah.
Why?
Nice.
You used to do some of that and it never drive me another journey there still. So, kudos to you on that one.
Yeah, man, shake up two times and say, yo, me there.
But you know what? Saying that you want to do all of that and doing it two different things, right? So what give you the confidence to start? I have a lot of people who have some great ideas, but ideas are worth nothing. Ideas are a dime a dozen until it turned into something. So what give you the confidence to start business?
To start a business.
Yeah. You have to be able
Boy,
to do that,
the person who me is, you see, it's one of the thing about something. I'm sure it's a good idea. Like, it is impossible for my brain to rest until it happens.
Yeah.
My brain
Execute.
just can't rest. Sometimes I wish I talk to myself and I want every mad, but I talk about that.
Hey, me tell my wife so I need expert advice. I'm gonna talk to myself.
Every talk, you know?
So, I ask you a question. In the beginning of the journey, right? So you say 15, you start go to the gym, and you're in high school, and yeah, you're in a uniform and thing. But did people really take you serious?
I'm more to say, all right, what I've experienced, right?
Yeah,
You see, if a person just come and talk to me and see
yeah,
my look, they will take me serious. You get me?
yeah,
But I realize that once a person realize I go to school or they realize my age,
yeah.
then automatically you just tell them, say, boy, they youth and an experience, right?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's something that I struggle with. People never take me as seriously as as a serious person that I know I am. You understand me?
Mm.
Because when we always tell people, no, right, it is not about just how long you do something. You get me? But it's when a man have passion, genuine passion about something.
Yeah,
What take a man 10 years when not necessarily in tune with it and love it, can take a
Yeah.
man
yeah,
just 10 months with genuinely have passion for it, we know the exact same thing.
yeah.
Right? Because I'm going to do
I
10
agree
times
with
the
that.
amount of work, right? Just to getting whatever necessarily for them, you know,
Yeah.
carry the task. You get me? And one next thing we always tell people, a man
Yeah,
can do something for 20 years, and
yeah.
guess what? People that say, boy, that the man there, he have experience. But guess what? For the 20 years, he might do it wrong. You get me?
Mm.
And the man can do it for 1 year and do it better than him than what I'm doing at 20 years because he start off right. You
Yeah, yeah,
understand
yeah.
me?
Our enthusiasm too,
Definitely.
A
and
genuine
desperation.
enthusiasm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Enthusiasm and desperation at the beginning. You lift up, you're not supposed to lift up the house. I want crane supposed to come or something supposed to come and help you lift it up. But because you're so desperate, you personally lift it up and move it.
True.
You
I
find the strength.
see me go. Yeah, what?
It's,
So, here the next thing I ask you though. What happens when people underestimate you in the beginning?
Underestimate me. Well, that.
Or
Yes,
were there moments when people underestimate you?
You see, when a man underestimate you, it is just me if you just continue being me, until them see it. Because
Yeah,
I saw it always going on, even with even an artist, right?
yeah,
Not necessarily a painting artist, but a man who said they want to sing. But them shout to that DJ, a lot of person have listen to them, right? A lot of person have take them serious. But you realize when this person get famous, why everybody are run to them now? Why
yeah.
everybody wants a picture with them now? But we just understand, say, that is just all life is. You just have to continue to work on yourself and just not watch nobody. You get
But
me?
but
Because
were there moments when people underestimate you?
um yeah man, because them judge. You get me?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. So, despite all of that, or motivate you to overcome all of them challenges them.
Because we not really necessarily feed off people opinion or what people think about me. You know? We
Mm.
value it,
Yeah.
Right? My value is to better myself. But when I feed off of it, to bring down myself. So I take motivation from everything. Right? So if
Constructive
a man,
criticism then.
yes, so if a man critique me,
Yeah.
we take it, we look into it, we change it, we take
Yeah.
motivation from it. If a man beat
Yeah.
me up, see, we still take motivation from it. So
Yeah.
you know, if I talk all the positive alone about me, me be motivated. Negative, everything
Mm.
negative. You know?
Yes, I copy that and you say, all right, oh, me, I go fix that.
Yeah, change the
Exactly. They
perception.
want. Because you have to learn to learn too, you know. Because critique good enough.
Yeah.
You get me? Because, you know, me always go and ask my clients, we want to improve about the gym. When I like about me as a trainer. You get me? Because I want to know what people think. You get me? And so we can improve upon it. So that's just the person who I am, you know?
Oh, your balance right around because you see the part there, you see the first two questions them, everybody can overcome that. But you see the part where you take constructive criticism.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you go through all of that, you know, you go through this and that and this and that, and then
True, true.
to overcome it, and then somebody talk to you a certain way, it take a lot of growth and maturity. You can look on it as constructive criticism.
True, true, true.
Definitely. So,
Yeah.
we want to jump into the business. I asked you some question about the business. What inspired the name Manii-Aesthetics Fitness? How do you say it?
Manii-Aesthetics. All right. You know, to be honest with you, Manii-Aesthetics, you know, didn't start off as one business name.
Yeah.
Right? That was my personal name. You know, that was just my personal Instagram name, right?
Oh, okay.
Manii-Aesthetics. You get me? But at the time, Manii-Aesthetics, I just wanted something that, you know, come out of my name. And I wanted something that's to add to it, to add value to it. You get me? So the aesthetics now, it is just a expression of how you can look. You get
Right.
me? How you can get the physique from point A to point B. You know, so if I should talk about on a people point of view, that is, you know, or define that aspect of it. When you come onto the gym now, you know, aesthetics is, you know, what I can transform my clients, or I can, you know, transform the gym. It is just for the entire business. You know, how aesthetically pleasing I can make everything. You know, just fitting, just to be different, just to stand out. You
Yeah.
know,
So not
so
just about the people, but also about the physical location as well. Everything you want, you
everything, you know,
apply it
everything
to.
has to be aesthetics,
Yeah,
different. You
yeah.
know.
So what's different? What makes your gym different from other gyms?
All right, you know what made the gym different, you know, is that I value, you know, the community. I value community. You know, I try to create a relationship with every single client. You know, I try to keep them accountable. You know, so it's not about the money, you know, right? Me feel like everybody love money. But if I ask my clients them, they're gonna tell you I love money. Right? Because, you know, me not really want it, if you do a business at the end of the day, you know, I want it to be a place where, you know, my main focus is how you look. You
Yeah.
get me? If you come in with a goal, how we can get to the point A to point B. You get me? So, you know, and the community now, you know, we try to build a community where everybody just connect. You get me? Because I realize the settings I'm a gym, you know, it's not necessarily a big commercial area. So you realize that everybody is like a family. Most people is like a family that come to the gym, you know. So that's what I really love about, you know, the gym. You know, really find everybody to themselves and stuff like that. And I think that's what a lot of person like as well. And what we do, we don't just make everything stay inside of the gym. You know, we go and we take things outdoors sometime, you know, just to change it
Yeah,
up
I
a bit.
noticed.
You know,
Yeah,
sometimes we
yeah.
have to take it to the beach and do water aerobics. You get me?
Oh,
And to be
okay.
honest with you, I've never seen another gym in Jamaica do water aerobics yet. You know? So
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes I take my clients and we say, one Saturday we plan a Saturday we go water we go beach. I would do water aerobics and the boot camp on the beach and stuff like that. So I always try to find unique things, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
that will create an effect that is different. You get me?
Yeah, yeah. I love that, man.
A lot of your clients talk about the atmosphere we create. Why is that important to you?
Yes, the when it's atmosphere, what exactly I mean? Just the atmosphere of the gym itself.
No, because remember, you know, many gyms, right? And all of them have the same equipment, but the atmosphere, like the community, the things them,
the
the same, everything.
environment.
Okay, I think we're talking more about the location, the outdoor, and the sea
I mean,
view and stuff like that.
everything combined.
Yes, on have ocean view still. That's different.
Okay.
But yeah. In terms of how people feel when they're there, that's
Yeah, man. So I would say the atmosphere of the gym is friendly. I can't tell you that much. You know, the atmosphere of the gym is very friendly, you know?
Yeah.
You know, everybody is like family, you know, that come to the gym. And if I should talk about it, you know, the physical atmosphere, you know, it is people love the outdoor vibe. You get me? That's why I try not to enclose the area because, you know, the fresh air and everything. Because normally if I have a gym, sometimes I got a fan or AC.
Yeah.
You get me? Okay? So but me have fun plus I get the cool breeze.
Cool
Plus, you
ocean
know,
breeze.
nothing like overview in the airport and the sea and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
so I think those add value to the place as well. You get me?
So I don't recall seeing that one on your Instagram. Still, like a friend of mine told me about it. You have to promote them thing that you know. Man.
What the airport and
Yeah.
to be honest with you, we can do a lot better when it come on to social media now. And that's something that I'm trying to really put some focus in right now because to get me reach the point where I realize that boy, me alone can't do everything, you know. We need
But for make a link with Jomo, man. We're talking to this guy recently that he's the marketing whiz. So
okay, well,
make,
would I
yeah,
love
man,
something like that.
all right,
Definitely.
no problem.
You know what I want to ask you? Because everything sounds good, but how you make a beginner feel comfortable?
I'm make a beginner feel comfortable. You know, when a person coming on, right? The most important thing is to, you know, make them feel comfortable at where they're at, right? Not to feel comfortable in that state, you know, but don't look at other people and make them feel like say, this of them for there and this of them for start. You get me? So I'm trying to make everybody feel realize that them journey is different. You know? Don't look on a person and tell me, oh, you want to shape like that the person is. Right? Maybe you understand, oh, you can shape. You get me? So it's all about creating realistic expectations and, you know, just to make them feel comfortable at the stage where they are and just take it from point A to point B and stuff like that. So it's all about not make it look too difficult. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you make it look too difficult, you kind of scare people away. So you have to simplify it as best as possible, right?
Yeah.
And make them just take it one step at a time.
Nice.
Okay, if I bring people from A to Z, it's going to seem so complicated and then probably quit before
Jim's
them start.
scary, you know.
Like
Jim can be scary.
you see a man I live 500, 200
yeah.
pounds, and you are start at 25.
Yeah. Because you know, one
so
thing,
that's good.
you know, one thing to realize another person said to me, sometimes I introduce people to the gym, you know, and they say something to me, and sometimes I wonder, why this makes sense? Them say, I can't come to the gym because I'm not fit. But then I said to myself,
I think both you're
no,
wrong.
people actually say that to them. But then I said to myself, yeah, I'll come to the gym to get fit. But it starts on the question, you know, people look for other people who are fit and feel like say them to fit to come to the gym, to get fitter. It makes sense? So
But no, hold on. You know, so I kind of can relate to that way, just say. We got a gym at early morning and we go to a session. And the woman them fitter than me, right? Things for me, things that I could have outdo them with, them outdo me. So guess what I do now? Before I go back at the gym, every day I practice. More stop.
If you're going earlier, going earlier before them reach.
No, them going earlier than me. Them start before me and then finish one session and then move on to the next session with me in and still outdo me. So we kind of can relate to that.
Yeah, right.
It's a man, you know, ego.
Yeah.
Serious.
But that tie into my next question. Where do you think most gyms go wrong?
All right, I think another gym go wrong, you know, is that I think that gym pay a lot of attention and just the profit and clientele and how much money I can make and this and that. And though put the focus on the gym, you know, and they'll put the same focus on the gym itself. Because one thing I learned is that so when you focus on the business itself and invest in business itself,
Yeah.
you know you have to worry about money, right?
You take everything will
But
take
if you
care of
worry
itself.
about money too much, you probably not make no money. Yeah, that's
You have to focus on, you know, serving the customers because
exactly. You're focused
yeah,
on what is
that's
going to make the money. You understand me?
absolutely understand. Uh let's talk about weight loss because that's one of the primary, well, yeah, that is one of the primary reasons people go to gym. It's not, it shouldn't be, but it is one of the primary reasons.
Yeah,
They
it is
realize
one
that
of
they
the reasons.
can't fit in them clothes and you
Yeah,
know they
yeah.
might try to you know avoid buying a whole new wardrobe. So what are some
Mhm.
of the biggest mistakes people make when they try to lose weight?
You can't auto record a bad diet. And more want to tell you say,
Bars, you need to put that on a t-shirt.
no,
You
we need to know the
can't
truth.
outwork a bad diet.
And the funny thing is that me can't tell you this right now,
Yeah.
But like me telling you, you still don't believe me until you do it. Because I think everybody grew up with the mindset that once someone lose weight, you just need to go work out, right? And not so many people go change my diet. You understand
Mm.
me? I always tell people no, say if you want to lose weight, you don't need to even work out to lose weight.
True.
Right? Just to show you how important your diet is.
True.
You get me? So, dieting is one of the, biggest mistake a lot of person make when they come on to losing weight.
But I totally agree with you.
Definitely.
So what one of the biggest mistakes some people do when they try to lose weight? You kinda just wrap it up still, but still
Hey, man, so that,
Yo,
no, we ask a different question. How important is nutrition? I'll do a kind of answer it as I say, but
yeah,
how
so that's why
important is nutrition?
that's why I kinda going because
okay.
there's just here the thing is, even though you mentioned one or two things where people can go wrong, there's still
Yeah.
more.
There's still more. We can still break
Because
it down some more,
age factor into,
Yeah, man. I mean, I said, we
Wow.
can still break it down some more. We just tell you the main thing. What we think, but as I said, still age, because, as I get older, naturally, your metabolism gets slow, because the hormone are changing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, so that can really impact how, you lose weight. For man, your testosterone get a bit lower as the age. So that can really impact how you burn calories or you burn fat and stuff like that. And again, how to correct that is by doing weight training and balanced diet. You get me? Then you can surpass that easily. And the next thing when you come on the training itself now, it's not just to come in the gym and, gain and just lift weights. You get me? It's about if a person starts, don't just start without proper guidance. You get me? Start off on the right track. Hire a professional to help you. You get me? To lose the weight. So when you come on to the training itself now, you have to constantly doing progressive overload. So it's not about doing 10 push-up this week and then the 10 push-up next week. You do 10 push-up this week, you want to challenge yourself to do 12
20
push-up
next
the other week.
yeah.
And if you need 50 pounds this week, you want to increase it by 5. You just want to keep getting stronger and build muscle. So, so your metabolism can constantly adapt to changes and stuff like that. So you can lose weight. So, and there's a lot more. You get me?
you know, I'm glad you said that. Because what you just say, some people struggle with consistency.
A lot of persons struggle with consistency, because, even when I look at, my clients based off experience, I think a lot of person find it very difficult to balance the personal life, right, with what they know they're supposed to do. You get me? people finding out about in their work life, you know, especially if you have kids and stuff like that, responsibility with prioritizing your health and stuff like that, going to the gym. So I think that's one reason why, you know, a lot of persons can be inconsistent. But, you know, I always try to encourage people, you know, to say, you know, don't try to move too fast.
Yeah.
You get me? Because at the end of the day, you know, no matter how busy it is, you will always find time to do what is important. You get
True.
me? And habit and something we build over time. You get me? Habit is something we have to keep doing until it become a part of you. Because if you was a person where never necessarily exercise a day in your life,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start so until it says, oh, I'm gonna work out every day, you know, I don't think that's a realistic expectation. It's like I set up myself a field. Because the reality is that that is not a habit, right? That's something we have to learn over time now, right? And get somebody to help you to keep you accountable. You get
Yeah.
me? And I think that's, you know,
Accountability
yeah,
body. That's what something like that.
yeah, accountability is
So
important.
may I tie in him ask you this question and immediately ask you, but may I tie in the both of them?
Yeah.
How important comparing nutrition to exercise?
Very important, man. Look here. Exercise, it is just 20%.
Yeah.
And nutrition is 90%. You know? That is how important it is. You get me? Because
90%.
90%, man. If you want to lose weight, no matter feel
Yeah.
like you can starve yourself and lose weight. You have to set up
Yeah.
yourself to feel. Right? Because I'm going to tell you how important nutrition is now. When you starve yourself, you know, you probably lose a few pounds in the beginning, but guess what now? After a while, your body go wonder what go on, your body go in a starvation mode. So your metabolism now are going to adapt to the starvation and just maintain your body weight just to survive. You get me?
Or you not have the energy.
Yeah, you're not having energy. I wonder why you do so much workout and all lose weight. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
20%.
If a person wants to gain weight now, same thing again. You realize you have to eat. You could have lift weight from now till the morning. You could have lift heavy from now till the morning. If you're dying on point, you will never put on a pound.
No,
You
you know,
answer.
You know, so me never used to know so people actually try to put on weight.
Yeah,
Until
man.
yeah, man,
And,
whatever
yeah.
people.
and let me not say weight, let me say muscle. You get me?
Yeah. Well,
Because
weight and muscle.
muscle
My
is
wife
weight.
are the first person me see do that in my life. She actually want to put on weight.
Yeah, man. This is the thing, man.
Yeah, man. All right,
Oh, oh, oh,
we have a few last questions, so we can soon wrap up, so we can let you
yes.
go. I know, so
But that's
yeah.
why I say one thing pertaining to what I say about the nutrition and exercise. I want to say me I kill myself I work out at one point, you know. And I
Yeah.
say little result, little result, little
Mm-hmm.
result. And I elder said to me, say, yo, me not as young as I used to be, you know. Watch your eating habit.
The metabolism
And me cut certain
different.
things. Me cut certain things, right? And me
Mm-hmm.
never that work out. I want to tell you, say, me see more result than when I kill myself.
Definitely.
Mm.
You realize when I work out less, I eat properly, you see more
Yeah.
result than when you kill off yourself and I eat properly.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
hold on it. All right. This is not one of my questions still, but you see, in terms of like the meal planning and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
do you only do meal plan for persons in your gym, or can persons reach out to you and you sort out the payment or whatever, you help them with a meal plan and all of that?
Meal plan, yeah man, meal plan is like, look here, I know all the train people and I know all the help people in the gym, I do online training as well, you know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know that.
Yes, man, we do online training, man. So if I just want a meal plan, we can definitely start out that. You get me? Just ask a few questions and structure it based on your lifestyle. So I'm gonna just give you a plan, you know.
So
Yeah.
even if
Right?
somebody live overseas and they're watching this right now, them can link you on your Instagram and
Yes, man. Online training is something we do every day, man. If you look at it, same Instagram, you will see a section where we have online training, and you will see even
some Mr. Partner, you have to go right to bigger.
look again, man. You will see
No,
you will see
but guess what,
international
no, me
activities
see
online.
too, because when you tell me say online, me think I just, like them Zoom thing, the way they workout.
Also. But
Yeah, oh, okay. Have a look again. All right. So tell me, back to the business, what advice would you give someone that's starting the business? Like, are there any lessons that you learn as a business owner that nobody teaches?
You know, my advice is very, very simple. You know, just genuinely believe that I can. And by believing, you're halfway there. You get me?
Yeah.
And that is effective and the most simplest advice I can give. Very simple. You get me?
You have to believe in yourself.
Just believe it, right? And work to it, and trust me, you're there before it even happens. You understand me?
Love it.
What's the most transformation you ever ever witnessed from one of your clients?
When it comes to transformation, I have had clients, that lose over 100 pounds, and I have had clients that gain over 40 pounds and stuff like that. But even though those are big transformations for me, what the biggest, transformation for me, when a person can come with zero confidence, and me realize in a couple months to a year time, the confidence go from 0 to 100. When we realize that the effect, and how that change, how just this simple step can change a person's life. You get
So
me?
it's not just the physical, it's the mental as well.
It's the mentality, mentally. That is my biggest accomplishment. When you come on to this.
Nice. God, I want to say, I have a friend. Go link the friend the other day. Well, a neighbor. I go link them the other day, right? Somebody said to collect something from them. I wait for the person come out. I see somebody, them Hispanic. But see the person I look for me. So I say, whatever they look for me, so. The person say, oh, like you. I say, wait, are you that? The man stays stuck.
Yeah.
Right? The man stays stuck now. I look at him and I say, no, I can't use this. Man, I feel like, nothing now go on for me. The man tell me, say, him used to just tell me, say, him go 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Right? But the man dedicate himself. And back to where I said, him say, Q, the most important thing, I'm going to show you in breakfast. But we just get excited in that moment, they just share that with you based on with that transformation.
Well, your dream them vivid, Q.
Eh?
Your dream them vivid. All right, we need to wrap this up still. We ask one last question. Are there any skills that, from a professional standpoint, are there any skills that you think that young people should be developing, regardless of what industry or whatever? What is your personal opinion on,
Repeat the last part of the question.
What skills do you think that young people should be developing at this time?
Skills?
As a business person, what's your opinion on that?
Knowledge is power. You get me? Just always try to, get knowledge. Because things is always evolving. So try to keep up with it. You get me? And don't leave yourself behind. Because we know today, in the next 5 years, it's going to upgrade.
It's going to be obsolete.
Try to go with time. So that's the most important skill I can tell a person to develop.
Q, you have a last question?
Yeah, I have like 2 more questions for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, question.
Where clients think about resilience and discipline?
We can't think about resilience and discipline. My clients, I think they really show it. You get me? By, just showing up every day, and, because I have clients that, no matter what the circumstances, rain could have fall, no matter the time, them they make it happen. Because as I said earlier, at over time they develop their habits.
Yeah.
We have clients that come free. We have clients that come from and just open a gym. You
Yeah.
get me?
Wow.
Yeah, I think those clients is very resilient and disciplined. You get me? Because they put in work and they build that foundation of discipline and consistent over time and you just keep getting better. You get me?
Yeah. So here, this one is about you now.
Mm-hmm.
How does fitness help you in terms of being an entrepreneur? In terms of mindset?
Come back to the basic again. The mindset, boy, me
And
keep
how
on.
and how fitness help the mindset as an entrepreneur?
As I say, see the discipline part of it.
Yeah.
Because you want to think, right? Just if you get up every day and do something,
Yeah.
over time that branch off and other things, right? Because
Yeah.
you realize, to be successful,
Yeah.
you have to learn nothing new, at the same basic concept for every
Yeah.
single thing, right? So no matter where
Consistency.
you want to accomplish in life, it just come down to the foundation of it, right? And if you start a fitness journey, if you can get to the same thing every day,
Yeah.
work out 3 to 5 times a week, no matter what, and do that repeatedly, at the same concept when you come on to any aspect of your life. You get me? So I think
Yeah.
that's the way that it teach me, how to be disciplined and stuff like that.
Love it.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Well, where can people reach you if they need to contact you?
Well, you can reach me on, WhatsApp. My number is, 876-339-3486. So you can reach out to me and we can talk business. You can also reach out to my Instagram as well, Manii-Aesthetics Fitness Center, and also my TikTok, Manii-Aesthetics Fitness Center. You get me?
Love it. All right. So you drop a whole heap of gems, and I feel like you're gonna hear more from us. I'm gonna make a commitment to reach out to you as well.
Yeah, man, definitely. That's me because I left for impact.
Yeah, man, definitely. But thank you so much for stopping by and teaching us about fitness, the mental aspect of it, the importance of diet and meal prep. I know you do meal prep as well, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
And I hope that a lot more people, start taking fitness more important, more taking more seriously, right? And ensure that they start practicing good habits and having good habits. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the show. Thank you so much again for stopping by, Q. Bless up yourself. Any last words, Q?
You just get a new client.
Yeah, man, just like that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that.
All right, believe in yourself. Until next time, Common Sense, make it make sense.
That's it.